ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधितमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। So we can do in this order. Arvindji, first you, and followed by Sonali, next by Shantaji, then Kamana, and finally Renuka. Okay.
Sure.
This order. Shri Durgaयै Namaha. अथ श्री दुर्गा सप्तशती अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः।
श्री दुर्गायै नमः। अथ श्री दुर्गा सप्तशती अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः।
श्री दुर्गायै नमः। अथ श्री दुर्गा सप्तशती 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 प्रथमोऽध्यायः।
श्री दुर्गा सप्तशती।
श्री दुर्गा सप्तशती प्रथमोऽध्यायः।
ओम प्रथमचरित्रस्य ब्रह्मा ऋषिः महाकाली देवता गायत्री छन्दः नन्दा शक्तिः रक्तदन्तिका बीजम् अग्निस्तत्त्वम् ऋग्वेदस्वरूपम् श्री महाकाली प्रीत्यर्थे प्रथमचरित्रजपे विनियोगः।
ॐ प्रथमचरित्रस्य ब्रह्मा ऋषिः महाकाली देवता गायत्री छन्दः नन्दाशक्तिः रक्तदन्तिका बीजम् अग्निस्तत्त्वम् ऋग्वेदस्वरूपम् श्रीमहाकाली प्रीत्यर्थे प्रथमचरित्रजपे विनियोगः।
ॐ प्रथमचरित्रस्य ब्रह्मा ऋषिः महाकाली देवता गायत्री छन्दः नन्दाशक्तिः रक्तदन्तिका बीजम् अग्निस्तत्त्वम् ऋग्वेदस्वरूपम् श्री महाकाली प्रीत्यर्थे प्रथमचरित्रजपे विनियोगः।
ॐ प्रथमचरित्रस्य ब्रह्मा ऋषिः महाकाली देवता गायत्री छन्दः नन्दाशक्तिः रक्तदन्तिका बीजम् अग्निस्तत्त्वं ऋग्वेदस्वरूपं श्रीमहाकाली प्रीत्यर्थे प्रथमचरित्रजपे विनियोगः।
ॐ प्रथमचरित्रस्य ब्रह्मा ऋषिः महाकाली देवता गायत्री छन्दः नन्दाशक्तिः रक्तदन्तिका बीजम् अग्निस्तत्त्वं ऋग्वेदस्वरूपं श्रीमहाकाली प्रीत्यर्थे प्रथमचरित्रजपे विनियोगः।
ॐ प्रथमचरित्रस्य ब्रह्मा ऋषिः महाकाली देवता गायत्री छन्दः नन्दाशक्तिः रक्तदन्तिका बीजम् अग्निस्तत्त्वं ऋग्वेदः स्वरूपं श्रीमहाकाली प्रीत्यर्थे प्रथमचरित्रजपे विनियोगः।
ॐ प्रथमचरित्रस्य ब्रह्मा ऋषिः महाकाली देवता गायत्री छन्दः नन्दा शक्तिः रक्तदन्तिका बीजम् अग्निस्तत्त्वं ऋग्वेदस्वरूपं श्रीमहाकाली प्रीत्यर्थे प्रथमचरित्रजपे विनियोगः।
ध्यानम् ॐ खड्गं चक्रगदेषु चापपरिघान् शूलं भुशुण्डीं शिरः शङ्खं सन्धदतीं करैस्तृणयनां सर्वाङ्गभूषावृताम् नीलाश्मद्युतिमास्य पाददशकां सेवे महाकालिकाम् यामस्तौत्स्वपिते हरौ कमलजो हन्तुं मधुं कैटभम्
ॐ
नमश्चण्डिकायै You said Om. Namaskandika. Okay.
ध्यानम् खड्गं चक्रगदेषु चापपरिघान् शूलं भुशुण्डीं शिरः शङ्खं सन्दधतीं करैस्त्रिनयनां सर्वाङ्गभूषावृताम् नीलाश्मद्युतिमास्य पाददशकां सेवे महाकालिकाम् यामस्तौत्स्वपिते हरौ कमलजो हन्तुं मधुं कैटभम् ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै।
ध्यानम् ॐ खड्गं चक्रगदेषु चापपरिघान् शूलं भुशुण्डीं शिरः शङ्खं सन्दधतीं करैस्त्रिनयनां सर्वाङ्गभूषावृताम् नीलाश्मद्युतिमास्य पाददशकां सेवे महाकालिकाम् यामस्तौत्स्वपिते हरौ कमलजो हन्तुं मधुं कैटभम् ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै।
ॐ खड्गं चक्रगतेषु चापपरिघान् शूलं पुशुण्डीं शिरः शङ्खं सन्दधतीं करैस्त्रिनयनां सर्वाङ्गभूषावृतां नीलाश्मद्युतिमास्य पाददशकां सेवे महाकालिकां यामस्तौत्स्वपिते हरौ कमलजो हन्तुं मधुं कैटभम्।
ॐ खड्गं चक्रगदेषु चापपरिघान् शूलं भुशुण्डीं शिरः शङ्खं सन्दधतीं करैस्त्रिनयनां सर्वाङ्गभूषावृतां नीलाश्मद्युतिमास्य पाददशकां सेवे महाकालिकां यामस्तौत्स्वपिते हरौ कमलजो हन्तुं मधुं कैटभम् ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै।
ध्यानम् खड्गं चक्रगदेषु चापपरिघान् च शूलम् खड्गं चक्रगदेषु परिगाच्च शूलं भुशुण्डीं शिरः शङ्खं सन्दतीं करैस्त्रिनयनां सर्वाङ्गभूषावृताम् नीलाश्मद्धुतिमास्य पाददशकां सेवे महाकालिकाम् यामस्तौत्स्वपिते हरौ कमलजो हन्तुं मधुं कैटभम् ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै।
ध्यानम् ॐ खड्गं चक्रगदेषु चापपरिघान् शूलं कुशुण्डीं शिरः शङ्खं सन्दधतीं करैस्त्रिनयनां सर्वाङ्गभूषावृताम् नीलाश्मद्युतिमास्य पाददशकां सेवे महाकालिकाम् यामस्त्वौत्स्वपिते हरौ कमलजो हन्तुं मधुं कैटभम् ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै
Shloka number 21, right?
25 onwards, Sharanji. We finished up to 24.
Okay. Rajovacha. Yair. From there, right? 26.
No, katham te.
One line. Kathante kinnu.
Okay.
कथं ते
Vaishyovacha. Katham te kinnu sadvritta durvritta kinnu te suta kinnu me sutaha.
कथन्ते किन्नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ताः किन्नु मे सुताः.
Twice.
Or
Yeah, you
once.
can do.
I don't know where it is.
कथन्ते किन्नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ताः किन्नु मे सुताः.
Who said this?
That
Yeah,
was
you have to tell Nasanali.
Okay.
Who said this? This is Vaishyovacha.
Vaishya uvacha katham te kim nu sadvritta durvrittah kim nu me sutah katham te kim nu sadvritta durvrittah kim nu me sutah.
वैश्यवाच कथन्ते किन्नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ताः किन्नु मे सुताः कथन्ते किन्नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ताः किन्नु मे सुताः.
कथन्ते किन्नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ताः किन्नु मे सुताः कथन्ते किन्नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ताः किन्नु मे सुताः.
कथं ते किं नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ता किं नु मे सुताः कथं ते किं नु सद्वृत्ता वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ता किं नु मे सुताः.
वैश्यवाच कथं ते किन्नु सद्वृत्ताः दुर्वृत्ताः किन्नु मे सुताः कथं ते किन्नु सद्वृत्ताः दुर्वृत्ताः किन्नु मे सुताः.
Rajovacha. Yairnirasto bhaval lubdhaif putradaradhibirdhanaihi.
राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रदारादिभिर्धनैः. राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रदारादिभिर्धनैः.
राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रदारादिभिर्धिनैः.
Dhanaihi.
Sorry.
Dhana, wealth. Dhanaihi.
भिर्धनैः यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रदारादिभिर्धनैः. Can I do once more?
Putradaradhibirdhanaihi.
पुत्रदारादिभिर्धनैः.
Yes.
राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैर्पुत्रधाराभिर्धनैः. राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैर्पुत्रधाराभिर्धनैः. पुत्रधारादिभिर्धनैः
राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रदारादिभिर्धनैः यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रदारादिभिर्धनैः
राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रधारादिभिर्धनैः राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रधारादिभिर्धनैः I do not
रा-
going in order. I'm just skipping order or something. Sorry.
राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रदारादिभिर्धनैः यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रदारादिभिर्धनैः
तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहम् अनुबध्नाति मानसम्
तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहमनुबध्नाति मानसम् तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहमनुबध्नाति मानसम्
तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहम् अनुबध्नाति मानसम् तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहम् अनुबध्नाति मानसम्
तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहम् अनुबध्नाति मानसं तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहम् अनुबध्नाति मानसम्
तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहमनुबध्नाति मानसम् तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहमनुबध्नाति मानसम्
तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहम् अनुबध्नाति मानसम् तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहम् अनुबध्नाति मानसम्
तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहमनुबध्नाति मानसम् तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहमनुबध्नाति मानसम्
राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रदारादिभिर्धनैः तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहमनुबध्नाति मानसम्
Can we do the 25th also, Sharanji? Kathante kinnu sadvritta durvritta kinnu me suta.
Okay. Yes.
Kathante kinnu sadvritta durvritta kinnu me sutaha Rajovacha yairnirasto bhavan lubdhaih putradaradibhirdhanaihi Teshu kim bhavatas तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहमनुबध्नाति मानसम् कथन्ते किन्नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ताः किन्नु मे सुताः राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रदारादिभिर्धनैः तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहमनुबध्नाति मानसम्
कथं ते किं नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ताः किं नु मे सुताः यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रदारादिभिर्धनैः तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहम् अनुबध्नाति मानसम् कथं ते किं नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ताः किं नु मे सुताः यैर्निरस्तो भवान् राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रदारादिभिर्धनैः तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहम् अनुबध्नाति मानसम्
कथन्ते किन्नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ताः किन्नु मे सुताः राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैर्पुत्रदारादिभिर्धनैः तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहम् अनुबध्नाति मानसं कथं ते किन्नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ताः किं नु मे सुताः राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैर्पुत्रधारादिभिर्धनैः तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहम् अनुबध्नाति मानसम्
कथन्ते किन्नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ताः किन्नु मे सुताः राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रदारादिभिर्धनैः तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहमनुबध्नाति मानसम् कथन्ते किन्नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ताः किन्नु मे सुताः राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रदारादिभिर्धनैः तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहमनुबध्नाति मानसम्
हतं ते किं नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ता किं नु मे सुताः राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रधारादिभिर्धनैः तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहम् अनुबध्नाति मानसम् कथन्ते किं नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ता किं नु मे सुताः राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रधारादिभिर्धनैः तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहम् अनुबध्नाति मानसम्
कथं ते किन्नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ताः किन्नु मे सुताः राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रदारादिभिर्धनैः तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहमनुबध्नाति मानसम् कथं ते किन्नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ताः किन्नु मे सुताः राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रदारादिभिर्धनैः तेषु किं भवतः स्नेहमनुबध्नाति मानसम्
This is the commentary on Saptashati. There are 7 commentaries are there. Among them, the famous one is Guptavati by Bhaskaraya. To understand this commentary, of course, we must have some very good knowledge, not some. Some basic understanding of Sanskritam is important, and added to that, little more general language understanding of the language plus Vyakaranam. Little Vyakaranam plus, then only this can be read. Without that also I can read, I can explain, but it takes time, so it's not possible. That I'll give a simple meaning of the shloka if you want. Okay, that possible. Is very elaborately introduction. Chandikai, Markandeya, how the word Chandi is derived from the Chadi Dhatu, Iditonam Dhatu, by that Chandi, the word is derived, and all the grammatical things also is said is here. Ata Adho Chandi Shabdasi Vivaranam, Chandi Shabda is explained. Chandi Nama Parabrahmanaha Patta Magishi Devata. It is Saguna Brahma. Patta Magishi Devata, all this explains here. Anyway, though this is a Sapta Tika Sagita. This printing is not good, but I have a good printing. This is just I downloaded. So Guptavati, Chaturdari, Shantanavi, then Nagoji Bhatti, Jagachanda Chandrika, then Damshodharaha, iti one, and 6 are given. Maybe 7th one maybe is not there for this shloka. 7 tikas are there. So if we takes time if we go through each, but all tika we cannot go. Only Guptavati, that also not in Sanskritam. Will take time. We won't be able to complete in the next 1 year even. Okay, not possible. So we are the 27th shloka. Maybe. I'll just give after we chant, we give a quick meaning of the shloka. Maybe that's so that otherwise you will feel boring, huh? Same chanting. Huh? Okay. We'll ask each one of you to chant the shloka. Then I will tell you the simple meaning. You can have, if you want, Ramakrishna Math publication, Jagadishwarananda book, I think, has given shloka and the simple meaning of the shloka in English. Okay, in the same order from the very beginning, please read. Starting,
Charanjit?
first one is Dhyana shloka. Yeah.
Which book are you referring to that has the simple meaning?
Swami Jagadishwarananda, I think, if I remember the Swami name, published by Ramakrishna Math, RK Math. The book is 10. Refer or any book, if you have it in Google, you can just see simple meaning. Anyone is okay. Just English, simple English meaning. Okay. Now in the same order, we will chant from the shloka number 2. First shloka is Dhyana shloka. Leave it. Now Aravinji, starting from you. Next class onwards, I will give the meaning of the shloka after you chant quickly. Not in detail. We cannot go in detail. Huh? Esoteric meaning and other meanings and all not possible. That after we complete this, then if you are interested, we can learn. Not now. Now we can understand simple meaning. Because you asked me to summarize this chapter. Summary can be given, but each shloka meaning also you can understand quickly. Yes, please do. Arvindji.
ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै ॐ ऐं मार्कण्डेय उवाच सावर्णिस्सूर्यतनयो यो मनुः कथ्यतेष्टमः निशा I forgot the tune completely.
सावर्णिस्सूर्यतनयो यो मनुःखत्यतेष्टमः निशामय तदुत्पत्तिं विस्तरात् गदतो मम
सावर्णिस्सूर्यतनयो यो मनुः कथ्यतेष्टमः निशामय तदुत्पत्तिं विस्तरात् गदतो मम.
So this is in Markandeya Purana, which is in the form of a dialogue between Markandeya and Karoshtuki Rishi, which I mentioned in the beginning, in the introduction itself. Then after, in the story, within the story, Uvacha, like that Gita, no? That Uvacha, under Uvacha, another Uvacha, under Uvacha, like that it will be. So Markandeya says this. In fact, he tells the entire Devi Mahatmyam and Karoshtuki to the Rishi, Karoshtuki. So he says, Savarni Suryastanayo Ye Manu Katyate Ishtamaha Nishamaya. Nishamaya is a Kriya Padam. Nishamaya means, may you please listen. What? So Vistarat Gadato Mama, I'm going to describe elaborately what I'm going to describe. Surya Tanayaha. Tanayaha means son of Surya. So Savarnihi is the name of the person. And that is a Manu, is a Manu, 8th Manu. Ashtamaha Manuhu. How many Manus are there? How many Manus are there? 14, right? Among them, this is the 8th Manu, Savarnihi. And Sapta Manvantara and 14 Manus are there. Maybe we can see the details in later. Okay, it's the 8th Manu. Yaha Manuhu, all these are Pratama Bhakti, 8th Manu. So, Katyateshtamaha, Tadutpatti, Utpatti means Janma. So, I'm going to tell in detail the Janma of Savarni, who is the son of Surya, who became the 8th Manu. The next shloka, Sonali.
महामायानुभावेन यथा मन्वन्तराधिपः स बभूव महाभागः सावर्णिस्तनयोरवेः.
Okay. The next one is Manvantara. How many Manvantaras? Kati Manvantaraha? I forgot. 8 or 9? 14. 14 Manvantaras, I think. Okay, maybe I said it wrongly. Number of Manvantaras I forgot. Because this shloka it says Mahamayana Manvantara Dipaha. Manvantara, 14 Manvantaras, I think. So the Savarani who became the, the Mahamayana Bhavena by the grace of Mahamaya, the goddess. Okay, Bhavena means Anugrahena. Manvantara Dipaha, he became the lord of the Manvantara. So he became the lord of the Manvantara, who the son of the Savarni, Mahamayana Bhavena, Savarnihi Tanaya. Savarni is the son of Surya, and son of Surya, that is Savarni's son, became the Manvantara became the Adipaha, the king of the Manvantara, the lord of Manvantara. Okay. Then the next shloka.
Where are these shlokas?
Where are these shlokas? From Devi Mahatmyam.
In the same book, is it? Is it a continuation?
From the very beginning, okay.
Okay.
We are in the first chapter only, just giving a simple
Okay.
meaning of these shlokas. Okay. 14 Manvantras, yes. 14 Manvantara is it's one day of Brahmaji. Yes. 14 Manvantras are there. Okay, please read. Next one. Next person. Who is the next person? Shantaji. Who is?
Yeah. स्वारोचिषेऽन्तरे पूर्वं चैत्रवंश समुद्भवः सुरथो नाम राजा भूत् समस्ते क्षितिमण्डले.
Sarochishe is another one of the Manvantras, among the 14 Manvantras. Among the 14 Manvantras constitute one day of Brahmaji. So one Manvantara is Swarochisha Manvantara, and in that Manvantara, Antare means in that Manvantara, Chaitra Vamsha Samudbhavaha. Chaitra Vamsha is the lineage of Chaitra. Surataha, that is our hero. One hero. Surata and Vaishya, both these people meet in the forest, and they come to the rishi of the ashram of Medas, that they meet. Surato Nama Raja Bhut Samaste Kshiti Mandale. There was a king with the name Surata. Kshiti Mandale. Kshiti Mandale means in this Prithvi, in the world. He is a Raja. Samaste Kshiti Mandale Raja Bhut. He was the king of this, the whole world, the entire world. And who Chaitra Vamsha Samudbhaha, born in the dynasty of Chaitra, and during the Manvantara, Swarochisha Manvantara, one of the 14 Manvantaras. Okay. Manvantaras are 14. In that 14 Manvantara, the 8th Manu is Savarni. His son is Savarnihe Tanayaha. He is the Adipa of the 8th Manvantara. And during the period of the Swarochisha Manvantara, Surato Nam, there was a king by the name Suratha. Okay, that is the simple meaning of the third shloka. Then fourth shloka, next person.
तस्य पालयतः सम्यक् प्रजाः पुत्राणि वौरसान् बभूवुः शत्रवो भूपाः कोला विध्वंसिनस्तदा.
So Tasya Palayata Samyak, he was Prajaha Putran Iva Putra Nivaurasan. Putran is son. Tasya Palayata Prajaha Dvitiya Bhakti. So Putran and Aurasan. Aurasan means Swa Ityartha, one's own. He took care of the Prajaha as its one's own. Putran, Aurasan, Iva. Putran plus Iva plus Aurasan. Sandhi and all, you do it. So he was taking care of the Praja as his own son. And Babuhu Shatravaha Bhupaha. There were many enemies. So there were enemies who were destroyed by Kola Vidvamsinaha. Kola is another set of the dynasty. So this Raja killed them. So therefore, they became his enemies. Babuvuhu. the kings Bhupaha, Babuvahu, Shatravaha. So he was taking care of his people with great care as his own children. Then he who destroyed the Kola. Kola is another dynasty. Okay. So they became his enemies. Kola Vidvamsinaha Tada Shatravaha Babuvuhu. Vidvamsina means destruction. Kola Vidvamsinaha Shatravaha Babuhu. They became the enemies of this Suratha. Okay. Then the next shloka, quickly.
तस्य तैरभवत् युद्ध मतिप्रबलदण्डिनः न्यूनैरपि सतैर्युद्धे कोलाविद्वंसिभिर्जितः.
Yes. So there was a fight between the Surata and those kings. In that war, Tasya Taihi Abhavat Yuddham Abhavat between those two people, between the Surata, the king, and the kings who destroyed the Kolas. So between them, the fight happened. In that fight, he was defeated. He was defeated by Kola Vidvamsibhi, the one who destroyed the Kola, Vidvamsibhi, the one who destroyed the Kolas. They defeated Surata, the Raja. He was defeated. Okay. So Surata was the king, and he was defeated by the destroyers of the Kolas. Kola Vidvamsibhi, Surata was defeated. Yuddhe. Okay, next one. Please read. Who's the next person?
I'm going.
Yeah, Ushaji.
ततस्वपुर मायोतो निजदेशाधिपो भवत् आक्रान्तस्स महाभागस्तैस्तदा प्रबलारिभिः.
After that, Swapura means Swakingdom, Swarajyam. Ayataha, he returned back to his kingdom, where he was destroyed. Nijadesha Dipaha Abhavat. He became the king of his country. Then Akrantaha Mahabhagi Tada Prabalaribihi. Then there the great king, he was himself was Mahabhagaha. He was defeated by Shatrus. He was Surata. After he was defeated by the destroyers of Kola, when he returned back to his country, he was defeated by the powerful enemies of him. So finally he lost his kingdom. That is what it says. Surata became, he was defeated. His enemies became victorious, and Surata was defeated. Now the next shloka. Back to Arvindji.
अमात्यैर्बलिभिर्दुष्टैर्दुर्बलस्य दुरात्मभिः कोशो बलञ्चापहृतं तत्रापि स्वपुरे ततः.
So Amatyaihi Balibihi Dushtahi Durbalasya Duratmabihi Koshaha Balam Cha Apakritam. Apakritam, now he was Apakritam, he was taken off, he was robbed away. All his treasuries, everything by his ministers. Amatya is ministers. And Duratma Bihi Dushtatma, by Dushta people, Adharmika, by all the people. His Kosha means the treasure was looted, taken away. And Tataha Tatrapi Swapure Tataha. Swapure means in his own place. So his ministers and the enemies, they all deprived of him all the wealth, treasure. Now he became alien in his own country. Right? The next shloka. We will read quickly. We'll come to the current shloka, and then from there onwards we will read slowly. Yeah, this is just to give a quick. Next shloka.
ततो मृगया व्याजेन हृतस्वाम्यः स भूपतिः एकाकी हयमारुह्य जगाम गहनं वनम्.
After he was defeated, he lost everything. Then he mounted on a horse, and alone he came to the forest. Tataha mrigaya vyajena, that under the pretext of hunting. So Sahabhupati, that king, Eka being alone, having mounted the horse, he came to the forest. Then there he is, goes and sees this Vaishya, and both go to the ashram of Medas. Yeah, please read the next shloka.
सः तत्राश्रममद्राक्षीद् द्विजवर्यस्य मेधसः प्रशान्तस्वापदाकीर्णं मुनिशिष्योपशोभितम्.
Saha tatra, that is in the Vana, ashram Madrakshi, he saw the forest, and the forest, that ashram belongs to Medas. Medas is a rishi. Medasaha is a Dvijavaryaha, greatest among the Dvijas. So there he saw the ashrama, the hermitage. So he goes there, and that ashrama is listed. Prashanta Shwapada Kirnam. It is Prashantaha Shwapada Kirnam Munishishyo Pashobhitam. There were many disciples, Munishishyaha. By that, all the ashram was decorated by his disciples, and Prashanta Shwapada Kirnam, and it was quiet, calm and quiet. The next shloka.
तस्थौ कञ्चित् कालञ्च मुनिना तेन सत्कृतः इतश्चेतश्च विचरन् तस्मिन् मुनिवराश्रमे.
Tasto means he lived there for some time, and he was taken care by the Muni. So there he was spending his time, moving here and there. He spent his time there. Okay. Itaschetaha vicharan, moving here and there. Munivarashtame, kanchit kalam saha tasto sitavan, kushitavan. He lived avasat. Okay, next shloka.
सोचिन्तयत् तदा तत्र मम त्वाकृष्टमानसः. Only one line is given there.
Where sochinte tada tatra mamatva krishta chetanaha matpurvaihi palitam.
Okay. Matpurvai palitam purvam maya yinam puram hitat.
Tatra saha chintayat, he thought, mamatva akrishta chetanaha. That is, he was overpowered by his attachment, overpowered by attachment. Matpurvahi palitam purvam maya hinam puram hitat. That which was protected by before, now it has gone from me. Right? Matpurvahi palitam purvam maya hinam puram hitat. Without me, the puram, that Rajya, the country, the city, which was well taken care by me, now it is without me. Yes.
Madbhrityais
Tairi. Madbhrityai
sthaira sadvrittai sadvrittair dharmatah palayate nava
Palyate nava.
palyate nava na jane sa pradhano me shurahasti sadamadaha.
Yes. Madbhritahi by my servants, and Asadvritahi by the people who usurp, they conquer the kingdom. Whether they protect them with dharma, whether will they look after the way I looked after, na jane, I don't know. So, Shuraha Pradhanaha, Shurahasti Sadamadaha. So, Pradhanaha, the Shurahasti. Shurahasti is the name of the elephant. Asti is elephant. Astaha Asya Asti Iti Asti. In the last class, Sanskrit class also we saw. So Shurahasti, now it is under that Pradhanaha, that Shurahasti which was a Pradhana, now which is under the control of my enemies. Shurahasti is the elephant. Okay. It is Sadamadaha. Always it is ever joyful. Me mama, that Pradhanaha. Now whether they take care of that properly or not, that also I don't know. Na jane. Okay. Then Next shloka.
मम वैरिवशं यातः कान् भोगानुपलप्स्यते ये ममानुगता नित्यं प्रसादधनभोजनैः.
So those who now under the influence of my enemies, right? Whether those people who were mama anugataha, those who were following my orders, were with me. Now they will be serving the enemies now. So prasada dana bhojanagi, they will be doing all the favors to the king now. Ye mama anugataha nityam prasada dana bhojanagi. They vairi vasham yataha. They came under the influence of my enemy and they will be bohan. Kan bohan upalapsyate. Kan bohan upalapsyate. What boha they? No. Bohan, the enjoyments they gain. Okay. Next shloka.
Anuvrittim dhruvam taitya kurvantyantamahi
Kurvanti anya mahi bratam.
kurvantyanyamahi bhritam asamyagavyayashi
Asamyagvyayashi laistaihi.
asamyagavyayashi kurvadbhisatatam vyayam.
Asamyagvyayashi laistaihi kurvadbis satatam vayam. So, anuvrittim drutam is for sure, certainly. So, anya mahibratam, other kings. Ata, now following them, mahibratam. Then, asamyak vyayashi laistaihi. Asamyak means that Yaya is spending. They spend the treasure, the treasure what I gathered with difficulty, then that they will be squandering the wealth. And satatam vyayam, they will be spending. Vyayam means spending always. Satatam always. Vyayam is spending. So the money which I accumulated with the great care, now they would be squandered, will be destroyed by these enemies. Yes, now 16 shloka.
सञ्चितसोति दुःखेन क्षयं कोशो गमिष्यति एतच्चान्यच्च सततं चिन्तयामास पार्थिवः.
Yes. Saha sanchitaha samyak chitaha saha ati dukkena with overpowered by dukkha, kshayam koshaha gamishyati, the kosha, the treasure will perish. He was thinking, so the treasure will go away. Etat cha anyacha satatam chintayamasa parthivha. Parthivha, the word referring to the surata, the king. So the king satatam, he was always thinking of one thing or the other about the kingdom. Then, next shloka.
तत्र विप्राश्रमाभ्यासो शे वैश्यमेकं ददर्शसः स पृष्टस्तेन कस्त्वं भो हेतुश्चागमनेऽत्र कः.
Then he saw Tatra in the ashrama, Tatra Vipra Ashrama Abhyashe. So Abhyashe near the ashrama, Vipra Ashramam, that is Medasaha Ashramam, Vipra Ashramam. Vipra, the word referring to Medas. So near the ashram of the Medas, then he saw one Vaishya, one merchant. Saha Dadar Shaha means Saha Apashyat, he saw. Saha, then he was asked, who are you? Kaha Twambo. The king, the Surata. He asked, who are you? Etuhu cha agamane traha kaha. Tra kaha etuhu agamane. What is the reason for your coming here? Why did you come here? The Surata, he asked the Vaishya. Then, next shloka.
Sashoka iva kasmatvam durmana iva lakshase ityakarna vachastasya bhupate pranayoditam.
So the Vaishya was looking very sad. Sashokaha, shokena saga vartate. Kasmatum, why you are looking durmanaha, very affected. I mean, why you are looking? Why do you look? Why do you grieve? Iti akarnya vachaha Bhupatehe pranayoditam. Then hearing these words of the Bhupati, that is Surata, who has these words very lovingly, then Vachaha Bhupatehe pranayoditam. Pranayoditam is Pranayena Uditam. Uditam is said, which is Pranaya with humility, with love, he has these words. So by that he became emotional. Hearing the loving words of the Surata, when he inquired at the Vaishya, then Vaishya replies. Next shloka, please read.
Pratyuvacha satam vaishyah prashrayavanato nripam vaishyavacha samadhirnama vaishyo hamutpanno dhanim
Vaishyogam
dhaninam
utpanno dhaninam
kule
kule. Samadhir nama Vaishyogam utpanno dhaninam kule.
putra
No.
darair.
Only up to that only. Okay. Prathivacha saha Vaishyaha tam, that is Bhupatim. Prathivacha, he replied with Prashtaya Vanata, means with humility, with respect, he replied. What did he say? My name is Samadhihi, born in a very wealthy family. Next shloka, 22.
Sharanji, I have a question. Even the Vaishya Uvacha is numbered. Is it numbered by mistake or is it?
No. It's all considered to be a mantra. It's also considered to be one of the shlokas. That is why 700 shlokas. Otherwise, there will be only 545 or some shlokas only will be there. This is also, there are shlokas. One shloka consists of 2 lines. It is an Anushtup meter. Sometimes there are shlokas with only 1 line. That is also here considered to be a shloka. And Uvacha also considered to be a shloka. Put together, there are about 700 shlokas. I think I gave some list. There are about some 55 or 56 Uvacha. And how many lines? Some of lines. So I think the number I gave. If I have, I will send you that later. So put together, there are 700 shlokas. So Vaishya Uvacha also, not by mistake, it is given. There may be some Pata Veda, some people, they the lines, that the shloka may differ from book to book. The numbering may differ, but it's all shloka.
Also in Kavacham, in other publications, certain shlokas are completely missing. But
here also different. Even in this shloka also, if you see the commentary Guptavati, some of these shlokas, the lines may be different. The other Tikakara will say this shloka is Pata Veda is there. Like that he would say. Even Guptavati, the current shloka, what we was reading, the second line was different. I was just saying.
Okay.
That's okay. Pata Veda is okay. Quickly, then 22nd.
पुत्रदारैर्निरस्तश्च धनलोभादसाधुभिः विहीनश्च धनैर्दारैः पुत्रैरादाय मेधनम्.
So he was, usurped of his wealth and etc. by his son and by his wife. So by them Putradara he nirastaha. And Dana Lobat Asadubhi. Asadubhi means not proper, improper. Out of the greed for Dana, then these people, they deprived me of my wealth. And being Beginaha Danadaraihi, Putraihi, then he become, they are all taken away my wealth. So by my son and by my wife, now I don't have wealth, I don't have wife, I don't have sons. So it is polemifying. Okay. He's sharing his grief. Then next shloka.
Vanamabhyagato dukhi nirastashtaptabandhubhihi.
Nirastaschaptabandhubhihi. Please practice after the class from the very beginning up to this current shloka. All of you. Be familiar with the text, the words. Otherwise, it will be difficult. Every time when you learn, it will be new only.
Soham na vehmi. Is that
Vedmi?
Okay. Soham na vedmi putranam kushala kushalatmikam.
Kushalatmikam. So Vanam Abhyagataha Dukhi, saddened by that, and he came to the Vanam Abhyagataha, he came to the forest. Nirastaha, who was Nirastaha given up by his Bandhubi, by his own kith and kins. So Saham Aham na Vedmi, I don't know. Putranam Kushala Akushalat Vikam. I don't know. He says Kushala Akushalat Vikam Putranam Vedmi. So I don't know. He's worried about. He's worried about the welfare of his sons, whether they are all right or not. Sons and wives, relatives. Kushala Akushalat Vikam Putranam Agam na Vedmi. How they are, I don't know. Even in spite of, given up by them, he's worried about them. Okay, next shloka.
प्रवृत्तिं स्वजनानां च दाराणां छात्रसंस्थितः किन्नु तेषां गृहे क्षेमम् अक्षेमं किन्नु साम्प्रतम्.
Swajananam, by relatives, by wives, pravritim, I don't know what they are doing, pravritti. What they are doing, pravritim na jana, agam na janami. Kinnam tesha grihe kshemam akshemam kinnu sampratam. Grihe in the house, whether they are well or not. Kshemam or akshemam. Sampratam. Sampratam means it is this now, whether how they are at present, whether they are well or not well, I don't know. He's worrying about them. Then next shloka. From here only we started today. Yeah.
कथन्ते किन्नु संवृत्ता दुर्वृत्ता
Sadvritta.
कथन्ते किन्नु सद्वृत्ता दुर्वृत्ताः किन्नु मे सुताः. राजोवाच यैर्निरस्तो भवान् लुब्धैः पुत्रदारादिभिर्धनैः.
So katam te sadvrittaha durvrittaha va mesutaha. My sons, whether now they are sadvrittaha, they are following proper course of conduct, good or not, or durvrittaha, dushta janaha, whether they follow, the vritta means behavior, action. Whether they become sadvrittaha, durvrittaha, whether they are leading good life or not, it is worrying about the sons. Then Raja,
even though they betrayed him and took all his wealth.
yes, he is worrying about that is attachment. That's what Raja will say. Raja Uvacha. Rajan Shabda. The class Samsung class we saw. Raja Pratama Vivakti. Raja plus Uvacha, Raja Uvacha. Raja says, Yehi Nirastaha Bhavan, by whom you are thrown away, right? And Lubdahi, by who when Putra Dara Dibihi Danaihi Dana, all your Dana wealth were Dubda, were greedily taken away by your Putra Dara, by sons and your wives. They are Lubda, they are greedy. So they have taken away the wealth. Lubda means coveting. So therefore they have Lubda, the word referring to the people who are covetous, the word. So by them all your things were taken out and you were given up. And Raja says, next line.
This is like Arjuna.
Yes, that's why it's similar to Gita in one sense. But anyway, this is different. Yeah.
तेषु भवतः स्नेहम् अनुबध्नाति मानसम्. वैश्योवाच.
Continue. Yeah, 30 shloka.
एवमेतत् यथा प्राह भवानस्मद्गतं वचः किं करोमि.
That's all. Okay, up to there only. Teshu means putra dharadishu. Kim bhavataha sneham anubhadnati manasam. So bhavataha sneham, your love for them is binding you to them. Manasam. Your mind is bound to them. Bhavataha sneham manasam anubhadnati. You are so much attached to the people. Then Vaishya says, Evam etat yatha praha bhavan asmadgatam vachaha. So the same thoughts. Asmadgatam vachaha praha. So bhavan asmadgataham evam etat yatha praha bhavan asmadgatam vachaha. Vachaha means words. Just what I thought, now I spoke I spoke my things, spoke the same. The thoughts which are in my mind, asmad gatam vachaha, asmad manasi gatam vachaha, yata, as it arose, that I told. As it arose in my mind, the same words I told. Okay, Bhavan aham man. Evam etat yata praha. Evam etat yata praha, Bhavan asmad gatam vachaha. Bhavan etat yata vachaha praha, asmad gatam vachaha, eva aham praha. I mean, sorry, praha, eva praha. So the words which are told by me, as it occurred in my mind, so it was told by me. He says, what shall I do? Kim karomi. And that's next shloka. From that we have to read. Okay. Kim kar. Now from that we have to read.
Yeah.
Kim karomi na badhnati mama nishthuratam manaha.
Kim karomi na badhnati mama
No,
nishthuratam manah.
Arvindji, not you. Okay. Start from the Arvindji. From here we have to read.
किं करोमि न बध्नाति मम निष्ठुरतां मनः
Twice.
किं करोमि न बध्नाति मम निष्ठुरतां मनः
Kim karomi na badhnati mama nishthuratam manah.
Nishturatam.
Nishthuratam manah. Kim karomi na badhnati mama nishthuratam manah.
किं करोमि न बध्नाति मम निष्ठुरतां मनः किं करोमि न बध्नाति मम निष्ठुरतां मनः मनः
किं करोमि न बध्नाति मम निष्ठुरतां मनः किं करोमि न बध्नाति मम निष्ठुरतां मनः
किं करोमि न बध्नाति मम निष्ठुरतां मनः किं करोमि न बध्नाति मम निष्ठुरतां मनः
किं करोमि न बध्नाति मम निष्ठुरतां मनः किं करोमि न बध्नाति मम निष्ठुरतां मनः
Yai santyajya pitrasdegam dhanalubdhairnirakritah.
यैः सन्त्यज्य पितृस्नेहं धनलुब्धैर्निराकृतः यैः सन्त्यज्य पितृस्नेहं धनलुब्धैर्निराकृतः
Yaisan tyajya pitrasneham dhanalubdhair nirakritah. Yaisan tyajya pitrasneham dhanalubdhair nirakritah.
यै सन्ध्यज्य पितृस्नेहं धनलुब्धैर्निराकृतः यै सन्ध्यज्य पितृस्नेहं धनलुब्धैर्निराकृतः
यैः सन्त्यज्य पितृस्नेहं धनलुब्धैर्निराकृतः यैः सन्त्यज्य पितृस्नेहं धनलुब्धैर्निराकृतः
यैः सन्त्यज्य पितृस्नेहं धनलुब्धैर्निराकृतः यैः सन्त्यज्य पितृस्नेहं धनलुब्धैर्निराकृतः
यैः सन्त्यज्य पितृस्नेहं धनलुब्धैर्निराकृतः यैः सन्त्यज्य पितृस्नेहं धनलुब्धैर्निराकृतः
So that's the quick meaning. Kim karomi aham na janami. Kim karomi, what will I do? My love for them is so intense. Kim karomi, even when deserted by them, given away by them. But I don't have any harsh feelings for them. Na badnati mama nishturata manaha. Mind doesn't become hard, for them. Nishturata manaha na badnati doesn't become. It means I am bound to them. Yegi santyajya, by whom this pitrasneham, the love of the father, was given up. Dhanalubdai nirakritaha. I who Dhanalubde Nirakratah, I who was deprived of Dhanam, etc. by the people who have, Lubda out of, the greed for wealth. Dhanalubdehi referring to the people, that is sons and wives. Yehi Dhanalubdehi, those who are covetous, they have coveting my wealth, by them Aham Nirakratah, I became desolate. So Pitrasneham Santyajya, they have given up the love for the father, right? Didn't care for the love for me. Pitrasneham Santyajya, Dhanalubdehi Nirakratah, Aham. Okay, that's the meaning. The next shloka. Patisvajanahardam chahadityeshveva me manaha.
पतिस्वजनहार्दञ्च हार्दितेष्वेव मे मनः पतिस्वजनहार्दञ्च हार्दितेष्वेव मे मनः
पतिस्वजनहार्दं च हार्दितेष्वेव मे मनः पतिस्वजनहार्दं च हार्दितेष्वेव मे मनः
पतिस्वजनहार्दञ्च हार्दिक्षेतेष्वेव मे मनः पतिस्वजनहार्दञ्च हार्दितेष्वेव मे मनः
पतिस्वजनहार्दञ्च हार्दितेष्वेव मे मनः पतिस्वजनहार्दञ्च हार्दितेष्वेव मे मनः
पतिस्वजनहार्दञ्च हार्दितेष्वेव मे मनः पतिस्वजनहार्दञ्च हार्दितेष्वेव मे मनः
पतिस्वजनहार्दञ्च हार्दितेष्वेव मे मनः पतिस्वजनहार्दञ्च हार्दितेष्वेव मे मनः
किमे तन्नाभिजानामि जानन्नपि महामते.
किमे तन्नाभिजानामि जानन्नपि महामते किमे तन्नाभिजानामि जानन्नपि महामते
किमे तन्ना किमे
जानामि
तन्नानामि जानन्नपि महामते किमे तन्नाभिजानामि जानन्नपि महामते
किमे तन्नाभिजानामि न जानन्नपि महामते किमे तन्नाभिजानामि जानन्नपि महामते
किमे तन्नाभिजानामि जानन्नपि महामते किमे तन्नाभिजानामि जानन्नपि महामने
महामते.
महामते
किमे तन्नाभिजानामि जानन्नपि महामते किमे तन्नाभिजानामि जानन्नपि महामते
किमे तन्नाभिजानामि जानन्नपि महामते किमे तन्नाभिजानामि जानन्नपि महामते.
See, the shloka, you can't always explain two lines. Sometimes there is no Kriya Padam in a shloka that comes in the next shloka. So 2 or 3 shlokas combined together only will make meaning. That is how, because, not that each shloka is one, you can convert it to a prose, not like that. Even Gita also like that. So in this 31, after 31, 32 shloka, first line, that line can be connected to the previous line. Yehi Pitrasneham Santyajya. Pitrasneham, Pitukusneham, the love of the father. They are given up. Given up by whom? Then second year also is that Pati Swajanahardam cha. That is about the wife. Pati Swajanahardam cha. That is also object of the Kriya Tyajanam, given up. Therefore, this line also can be connected with the previous line. The next line will be next shloka. Next part. even though shloka next to that second line, 32nd shloka, second line, that will be connected to the first line of the next shloka or the next three lines. So like that we have to connect. Therefore, it is not like two lines will make the complete meaning. It's not like that. So because otherwise this line will be hanging out somewhere. You cannot make meaning. So you have to connect with. So Kim karomi na, that is fine. That is done. Kim karomi na badnati mama nishturata manaha. My mind is not hard for them. What will I do? Towards whom? Towards them, yaihi, towards them, yaihi, by whom? Pitrasneham santyajya. They have given up the love for the father. Right? Pitrasneham santyajya and patisvajana hardam cha. Love for husband, love for the husband, and swajanam is the relatives. So harda is love. Even though they have given up the love for the pati and love for its own people. No? But Ardi, mama, manaha, teshu, me, manaha, ardi. Ardi is, so they, from the Hrudhatu, Hrud, not Dhatu, from Hrudh Shabda, you get Hardi. But manaha, Hardi, teshu. But me, manaha, in my mind, I have love for them. Teshu, towards them. Me, manaha, in my mind, I have love for them. Understand? So you have to connect like that. That is, manaha ardi, my heart is full of love for them. Even though there is no love for the husband or the relatives in their heart, I have love for them in my heart. So that is the meaning. Okay. Then Kimetan, Shloka we will read 2 lines, but the meaning we will connect the following lines, depends. Okay. So now 32 we have done. And Kimetan, that will explain later. Now next Shloka, next time we will read. Yat prema pravanam chittam viguneshvapi bandhushu.
Yat prema pravanam chittam vigunesvapi bandhushu. Yat prema pravanam chittam vigunesvapi bandhushu.
Yat prema pravanam chittam vigunesvapi bandhushu. Yat prema pravanam chittam vigunesvapi bandhushu.
यत्प्रेम प्रवणं चित्तं विगुणेष्वपि बन्धुषु यत्प्रेम प्रवणं चित्तं विगुणेष्वपि बन्धुषु
यत्प्रेमप्रवणं चित्तं विगुणेष्वपि बन्धुषु यत्प्रेमप्रवणं चित्तं विगुणेष्वपि बन्धुषु
यत्प्रेम प्रवणं चित्तं विगुणेष्वपि बन्धुषु यत्प्रेम प्रवणं चित्तं विगुणेष्वपि बन्धुषु.
Sorry, please do it.
Yat prema pravanam chittam vigunesvapi bandhushu. Yat prema pravanam chittam vigunesvapi bandhushu.
Tesham krute me nishvaso daurmanasyam cha jayate.
तेषां कृते मे निःश्वासो दौर्बलस्यं च जायते तेषां कृते मे निःश्वासो दौर्बलस्यं च जायते
तेषां कृते मे निःश्वासो दौर्मनस्यं च जायते तेषां कृते मे निःश्वासो दौर्मनस्यं च जायते
तेषां कृते मे निःश्वासो दौर्मनस्यञ्च जायते तेषां कृते मे निःश्वासो दौर्मनस्यञ्च जायते
तेषां कृते मेन निःश्वासो दौर्मनस्यं च जायते तेषां कृते मे निःश्वासो दौर्मनस्यं च जायते
तेषां कृते मे निःश्वासो दौर्मनस्यं च जायते तेषां कृते मे निश्वासो दौर्मनस्यञ्च जायते
तेषां कृते मे निश्वासो दौर्मनस्यञ्च जायते तेषां कृते मे निश्वासो दौर्मनस्यञ्च जायते
करोमि किं यन्न मनस्तेष्वप्रीतिषु निष्ठुरम् yes
करोमि कियन्न मनस्तेष्वप्रीतिषु निष्ठुरम् करोमि कियन्न मनस्तेष्वप्रीतिषु निष्ठुरम्
करोमि किं यन्न मनस्तेष्वप्रीतिषु निष्ठुरम् करोमि किं यन्न मनस्तेष्वप्रीतिषु निष्ठुरम्
करोमि किं यन्न मनस्तेष्वप्रीतिषु निष्ठुरम् करोमि किं यन्न मनस्तेष्वप्रीतिषु निष्ठुरम्
करोमि किं यन्न मनस्तेष्वप्रीतिषु निष्ठुरम् करोमि किं यन्न मनस्तेष्वप्रीतिषु निष्ठुरम्
करोमि किं यन्न मनस्तेष्वप्रीतिषु निष्ठुरम्
प्रीतिषु न तीषु तेष्वप्रीतिषु निष्ठुरम्
प्रीतिषु ओके करोमि किं यन्न मनस्तेष्वप्रीतिषु निष्ठुरम् करोमि किं यन्न मनस्तेष्वप्रीतिषु निष्ठुरम्
करोमि किं यन्न मनस्त्वेष्वप्रीतिषु निष्ठुरम् करोमि कियन्न मनस्त्वेषप्रीतिषु निष्ठुरम्
have we done 2 times the 33rd shloka
34th shloka 2 times.
no that's okay 33
Yeah, we did.
okay so now it's 32 second line onwards you can see the meaning Kim etat abhina janami jananapi mahamate that is explained in the next line so therefore the last line of the 32nd shloka is connected to the first line and then 33rd shloka like that. So therefore we cannot give shloka by the number wise meaning cannot be given. So only when you read other lines of the shloka then only the meaning will be complete. Meaning can be given. Anyway, chanting is one thing and simple meaning is another thing. So Kim etat aham na abhijanami jananapi mahamate ahamate sambodhana ye mahamate one whose mati is huge vast knowledgeable Kim etadaham abhina janami. Jananapi abhina janami. Though I know, I don't know. What? Yat prema pravanam. That prema pravanam is there. The love for them is there. Even I know that they are vigunaha. Viguneshu bandhushu. Opposite of gunavan is viguna. Even though they are not gunavantaha. They are not endowed with good virtues, good values. Even though bandhushu, viguneshu, towards them, I have prema pravanam, love for them. Tesham krite, with regard to them, I nishvasaha, I profusely, say, and my mind has become so weak for them. Kim karami, what shall I do? Manaha teshu pritishu nishturam na yat na manaha yat manaha is not hard towards them. Teshu, pritishu, towards them whom I love, it has not become very harsh. Nishturam means still I have love for them, affection for them. Iti Vaishya says. Okay, then Markandeya says. I think we'll see in the next class. Okay. So we can give simple meaning of the shloka. Anyway, first 26 shlokas I gave quick meaning because we don't have time. If you want, we can see the meaning quickly. Otherwise, you have to skip. But without meaning, if you're okay, it's also fine. Meaning wise, we can see later also.
Sharanji, I have a question here. When we are praying to the goddess and we are reciting all these shlokas, this is the storyline that is given. So we can skip these and recite the main shlokas which address her as a
No,
praise.
the whole
and...
thing comprises Devi Mahatmyam. You cannot skip like that.
Acha. Okay. I mean, are there any very important verses which signify the, stuti of goddess?
The same thing you will do for Upanishad also. Then we can skip the mantras which are not required. In Mandaka Upanishad, the word Sampradaya is talked about. We can skip that. It's not like that. We cannot skip. You have to read as to complete. Okay, yeah. So what did you say? Sonaliji?
We want the meaning. You can give simple meaning.
Simple
but
meaning, and if you ask Sanskrita, the Sandhi, Hindi and all, we can discuss. Not a problem. If you know, I will not discuss. You ask me. If you have doubt, you ask me. I will clarify. For Rajo Vacha, for example, Markandeya Vacha, I don't have to tell. Visarga has gone. I don't have to tell repeatedly that. But some word, what vibhakti, what vachanam, if you have doubt, you can always ask. What is the kriya padam? Is it a kriya padam? You can ask. Simple meaning is only is possible. Because otherwise giving the vibhakti of each word and doing the paracheda, anvaya, then we'll have only 2-3 shlokas a class. That will go away, like Gita. It's not possible. The
Are
simple
there
meaning
any
of
books
this
that have all this?
what this is.
Padacheda books for this?
In Tamil is there published by Anna, but I don't know about other things. You have to see. Must be there. Ramakrishna Math, just check the Ramakrishna Math Padacheda. One Ramakrishna Math book is there, I think, but not by Ramakrishna Math Chennai, but some other publisher outside. You can check, maybe there. Padacheda you can do once you know Sandhi.
Yeah.
Why do you want Padacheda? The meaning is how do you connect the words and make the meaning out of the shloka? That is important. Okay. So here from 32 to 34, we can connect all the lines and then make. Etatta aham na abhijanami jananapi. Though I know, I don't know. Why? That but what? Yata prema pravanam, the love for them. Chittam. Chittam vigneshu bandhushu. Chitta prema pravanam. My love for them. It is there. Even though I know they are viguna, but I have love for them. Tesham krite, for them. I have got, Nishwasaha, I profusely, feel for them. Shwasaha means saying. And Daurmanasyam, my mind becomes very durlabha, very weak for them, towards them. It is out of love. Karomi, kim karomi, what shall I do? Yatu manaha, en manaha is napumsakalinga. En manaha, teshu, towards them, teshu priteshu, towards the love for them, na nishturam bhavati. Bhavati, you have to supply kriya padam. It doesn't become hard, doesn't become harsh. My mind is soft for them. So that is how we can connect and give the meaning of this shloka. Okay. The simple meaning I'll give. So if you want more, you ask, we'll see. Like as I said, Sandhi, Vibhakti, etc., what kriya padam, etc. The Tika, if you see, you would have given a little elaborately, giving equivalent Samskrita words, etc. That is next stage. We cannot read now in this. For example, the shloka, what we are saying now, first chapter, 30. Quickly, I'll say, okay, this is the Tika. The printing is not good, but still. I have another one where printing is good. This is Prathamodhyayaha, shloka number 60. 1 minute. I'm not able to see a shloka number. This shloka number
45, 44, something.
Okay. Because this video is hiding.
This is 27.
27. Just we just now we saw. Just no, not this one. 20. There's some part of Veda is there. Here it is. Kimetan abhijanami. Do you see? Jananapi mahamate. Yata prema pravanam chittam viguneshu bandhushu. Guptavati has not commented at all. Then he may have commented the next shloka. Tesham krite me nishvasaha daurmanasam cha jayate. Karomi kim yenna manaha teshu pritishu nishturam. If you don't find Guptavati, I will take the other commentators' help. That's it, simple. Okay. So here he says you can take Chaturdari, for example. Krite hetoho, for what reason? Nishvasaha daurmanasam cha jayate. Iti vachanam anvayaha. The words have to be connected like that. Apritishu, pritishunyeshu. Devoid of priti, love. Enna manaha na nishturambavati. Towards them, my mind, na nishturambavati. Apritishu nishturam iti pate. Apritya sunishturam ati nishturam na jayati iti anushajyate. Tat kim karomi? What shall I do? Iti anvayaha. Iti we have to make the connection. The Chaturdari, the Tikakara says. And kimetad iti for that Chaturdari commentary. Janan is Jnanavan. Jnanavan api Vigineshu, Viruddha Guneshu, Yatu Chittam, Prema Pravanam, Sneha Anubandhi, that mana, the mind which is connected with love. Etat Kimityaham na janami. What is this mind which is as love for them? Iti, I don't know. Iti Anvayaha. More if you want, then other commentary, given little elaborately. So like that, you have to see. But commentary reading is not, we are not interested. Simple meaning is enough.
Ah.
Okay. Simple meaning of the shloka. If possible, if time permits, we will do for some class. If it takes too much time, that we have to drop that also. Just to try today. Let us see. If you want, we can have it. Okay. Yes, Jagadish on the book also you can have. You can just check the meaning when I say. Yes. Shall we stop now? So this is the story. First chapter is story only. So in the ashrama of Medas Rishi, this Raja, whose name is Surata, and the Vaishya, whose name is Samadhi, these two people meet and share their grief. Then now the Medas Rishi has not yet started his Upadesha. Now Markandeya comes. Markandeya Vacha. Then Rishi will come and give Upadesha to these two people, Surata and Vaishya. One Surata and Vaishya, then to them the advice, one is Pravritti advice, other one is Nivritti advice. Because they want different things. One is after Dharma Artha Kama Moksha, Dharma Artha Kama, one is after prayers, other one is after Shreyas. So accordingly, the Mahamaya Devi will give. That is how the story goes. Okay, whatever you ask for, it will be given. Whether it is prayers or Shreyas. So Medas Rishi will give Upadesha that forms the Mahatmyam really. Now it has not yet come. So Markandeya now comes. Okay. So we will see that in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. This is about Manu and Manvantara and all those things. I have prepared one thing long back. I don't know where it is. The names of the Manvantara, how many years a Brahmaji, and how it is 1,000 years is one day of Brahmaji, and one full day is, that is night and day, 2,000 years for Brahmaji. 1 year of Brahmaji is equal to, one Chatur Yuga. So, one Yuga itself is 432,000 years.
It comes
sorry, not 1 Yuga. That is, 1 Chatur Yuga is 43,20,000 years. Okay. So, if it is Satya Yuga, 432,000. Double will be Treta. Double will be Treta. Triple will be Dwapar. And 4 times will be Kali Yuga. So, if you put together, add everything, you will get 43 lakhs 20,000 years. That is 1 Chatur Yuga. Like that, 1,000 Chatur Yuga will be 1 day of Brahmaji, and 2,000 Chatur Yuga will be 1 full day. That is, full day means day and night. So that will be divided into Manvantaras, and each Manvantara will have Manus etc. So like that, the classification is there. Once in my Gita class, I explained. I prepared some elaborately some notes, and I don't know where I displaced it. So one of the Manvantara is Swarochisha Manvantara. So that is the Manvantara, that is the story here. Swarochisha Manvantare. Then
Which
Ashtama
Manvantara
Manu,
are we in?
Savarani is the Ashtama Manu.
Which Manvantara are we in now?
You tell me which Manvantara are we now?
I don't know.
Vaivasvata Manvantare, Ashta Vimshaditame, Kalighe, Tatame Pade, Jambudvipe, Bharata Varshe. You do in Sankalpa. Today is Amavasya. So Tarpanam is that. So we chant in that Sankalpa comes Vaivasvata Manvantara today. I mean, not today. Now we are in Vaivasvata Manvantara. Okay. Fine. Dhanyavadaha. We'll see.
Dhanyavadaha.
Charanjit.
Yeah, Hari Om Ji. Namaskar.
Dhanyavadaha. Namaskar.
Dhanyawad Sharanji.
Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyawada, Sharanji.
If you don't want the meaning also, it's okay. You can tell me, we'll just simply chant and move on. Okay. Meaning part, after completing the Devi Mahatmyam, we can see. Your choice, huh? Vijay, just I thought, because somebody else also, I didn't
No,
tell the
actually,
meaning.
okay with this. We are okay with it.
But it takes time, huh? Maybe half an hour more. But I will tell the quick meaning, huh? You can give a word by meaning, is not possible. Quick meaning. Okay.
Yes, it's helpful, Charanji. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyawada.
Dhanyawad Sharanji.
Dhanyavadaha.